You're here with the Mouse Vibes, and we're back at Universal Studios Hollywood for a Halloween Horror Nights update.
This morning, we woke up to some amazing news. We got our first Halloween Horror Nights announcement for 2026.
Welcome in. The game's just getting started. But be warned, the house always has an edge. And this one's jagged.
Sink your teeth into Sinners, one nightmare of many, only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights.
Sinners is coming to Halloween Horror Nights, and we are so excited. So we did the most logical thing. We drove over to Universal to see if they put out the first round of Halloween Horror Nights merchandise.
Halloween Horror Night merch should be out. We're gonna go check it out right now in the Universal Studio store. All right, I love that we got Stack and Smoke on the merchandise, and it's a reflective tee. I feel like we need more reflective tee for Halloween Horror Nights. Every year it feels like it's a barrage of black shirts that I'm also part of the problem. I have a ton of HHN black shirts.
Let's get down to the detail. It says Dance with the Devil. You have the juke joint, you have Smoke and Stack, and then you have all the terrible vampires outside waiting to kill them. An interesting thing, and I say this every year, it doesn't have Halloween Horror Nights logo on the back or the sleeve. It's actually inside. And I kind of freaked out about this last year, that it was on the back.
Yeah, it's right there.
This is so nitpicky, but I personally love when it's on the sleeve, but it is what it is. You guys have this Sinners hat. I don't know if this is real leather, but it feels like distressed leather. And then it's like a trucker hat, so it has the mesh in the back. And again, no Halloween Horror Nights logo on it, just inside. Whereas I think this is like the first Halloween Horror Nights hat ever that it's like not on the back. Like every single hat I have, it's like written on the back.
At least it's not Velcro.
It is.
Oh, it is Velcro. Never mind. Take that back.
But as I said, you guys, this is just round one. We're probably gonna get way more merchandise as announcement season gets further, so watch out for that.
There's also a reveal for the carousel back here as well. The carousel is gonna be revealing all of the different IPs coming to Halloween Horror Nights on both coasts. You know, spoiler alert, we already have 2 of them in Jack and Oddfellow, but it looks like there's 2 more over here with Smoke and Stack for Sinners. What are the other 4 we should expect?
I think that we're gonna get Stranger Things. I just have like a strong feeling.
Right? They need to close that chapter.
Need to close that chapter. And then there's like this big rumor that there's an Ozzy Osbourne house, and we all know John Murdy loves a white rocker.
We all do.
So, you know, as an ode to him, but I have a feeling there's gonna be an Ozzy Osbourne house, and then I don't really know the rest, to be honest. An original thing, or do you think this is just IPs?
I think these are gonna be what's shared between both coasts. If they're selling this at both coasts, this will be something that's shared.
And they did introduce this like vinyl puzzle piece last year, like with the mural. So I have a feeling they're gonna be doing this every year to come, and it's really fun to come collect them all.
And because the Mouse Vibes are always multitasking, there's Ashley posting a TikTok in the corner. Nobody puts Ashley in the corner, except for TikToks.
I accidentally said Halloween Horror Night instead of Nights, and I'm like, whatever, it's fine.
It's just one night. I mean, that's how it was in Sinner. It was a one-night only thing.
You're right.
Should we do something that will drive Ashley nuts? Let me ask her questions while she's trying to do something. First reaction of the Sinners merch.
Please, you know I like can't.
All right, we have our first official HHN announcement video, our first house drop and merchandise. What does that mean for Sinners and Halloween Horror Nights in 2026? Let's break it down right now. All right, Sinners coming to Halloween Horror Nights is such a big deal, bigger than it is on paper. This movie has been in the zeitgeist for the last 18 months. I think the film came out February of 2025, and not only did it have an amazing theatrical run, but it's having a moment yet again just because we experienced award season. Michael B. Jordan, Best Actor.
Guys, and everybody at home who supported Sinners, who went to go see the movie once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, thank you. Because you guys made this movie what it is. I love you.
Yeah, you guys finally got one right. And it was just a critical darling, winning a handful of other awards that we should all appreciate.
I'm just really excited for this house because it's a newer film that proved itself very quickly, and Universal doubled down, and they're like, you know what? Everybody loves this. It won all these awards, and we're gonna lay it down, and we're gonna make a Halloween Horror Nights house. And I think that's great because I feel like a lot of times we have to wait years and years for something to happen, and they're just striking while the iron's hot. The location for this house has already been announced, and it'll be at the Ube venue on the upper lot where Fallout was in 2025. And just like Fallout, they will have one thing in common. And I think because the film has so much to do with food and drink and dancing, we're probably gonna see a themed juke joint or bar. So where do we think that juke joint and bar will be going? Similar to Fallout, our guess is it'll be located at the Carl Laemmle Plaza, and then directly across at Hollywood and Dine, there'll be a quick service spot with Sinners themed items.
It lends itself perfectly to food and beverage, and that's one of the things to be a highlighted IP or like the headliner for the event. Not only do you have to sell merchandise, have recognizable characters, but you have to be able to sell food and beverage, and that's something we've seen over the last few years. I want a Prohibition style bar. I want to be able to go to the juke joint and live that.
Yeah, me too. Sorry. What I want to see in the house is I want to see on the outside, I want to see all of the vampires like salivating to get in the juke joint. And they're like teasing us and they're like taunting us like, don't go in there. And then we go in the juke joint. But I have a feeling like the outside of this haunted house is going to be as big of a deal as the inside.
Hey, let's get back inside.
Because a lot of the movie happens right outside of the juke joint.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I don't think they're gonna be tempting you. I think they're gonna be playing song. I would love to see Remick and the vampires out there with their banjo trying to tempt us to trust them, to believe them, to join them.
Here, I'll show you. I pick pour out and clean.
Not so much track us down. That story comes later in the house. I'd love to see all of that play out.
But another thing I'm so excited about this house is the music. The score to this film from Ludwig Göransson, I hope I'm not butchering that, is just iconic. And I love when a house has a really good soundtrack. And there's so many different types of beats and songs. You have soul, you have hip hop, you have all different kind of dancing. And I think all of that is gonna be portrayed in this house.
And the future.
If they're able to portray the dance scene, through time where they show all the different cultural dances, that would be amazing. I want to see the scene where you go in with Stack and Smoke fighting each other. I want to see that. I want to see the scene at the end where the leads are like, just come in, you. I want to see all that.
I wouldn't be Ashley if I didn't go there. I feel like this house has potential to be really sexy. The cast is hot.
So hot right now.
Vampires are buff. Like, let's get it. Let's get some buff, hot vampires. Vampire ladies taking their top off. Like, let's go.
Wow.
I only ever heard stories. I ain't never come across them myself.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
I do want to touch on Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, just because this house coming to that coast, we should expect something massive. A few years ago, we had a house very similar to this called The Darkest Deal. Is that what it was?
Yeah, The Darkest Deal.
And it was basically the story of Robert Johnson selling his soul to the devil to be able to play rock and roll, R&B. It feels like that house did so well, and I just love to see it elevated to Sinners. It feels like one and the same.
I think so too. I think all of this is gonna be great. I hope Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler come to the opening night media event. They should be so proud that this is gonna be here at Halloween Horror Nights. I just love all of it. Like, I have literally no critiques about it.
It's gonna be a banger.
So let us know what you think about Sinners coming to HHN 2026 this year. Do you love it? Do you hate it?
And I have a feeling, hopefully we're right, that Carl Lemley Plaza is gonna be taken over for a juke joint or some sort of bar with moonshine and corn liquor and all of that. It just makes sense.
And all the beer that you can drink. After that, no strings.
And then Hollywood and Dine will obviously be like a soul food restaurant with some like fried catfish, which I don't want to eat seafood at a theme park, but some soul food, maybe mac and cheese,
I do want to touch a little bit on the announcement video that dropped today for Sinners. There was a few little Easter eggs in there that we saw. Obviously, it was going into the tent that looked like to be led by either Jack or Oddfellow. Who do you think it was?
I think it was Oddfellow.
Me too. I think it was Oddfellow. That to me has answered a couple questions. Are those two characters that are, HHN icons in Orlando coming to Hollywood?
Honestly, we're a bit confused. The promotion video definitely had Oddfellow in it, and in years past, both coasts traditionally share announcement videos.
Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights.
So does that mean that he will be here for Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood? Let us know what you think, because we're stumped. And we need an icon out here. Like, Hollywood Harry's cool, and like what we had Larry the Bugman, but like Oddfellow and Jack are like icons, and they should be on both coasts.
And Jack has, been growing his name. If you don't know, he opened up a new establishment called Horror Unleashed in Las Vegas, and
because Jack is back and everyone's a victim.
It feels like we need more of that lore. I don't think it's this thing that you need to know 25 years at HHN to jump in and appreciate it. What do you think is going to happen with those two characters coming here? Are they having a house? Are they going to be walk-around characters? I mean, for us last year, I feel like the highlight of the event was having art all over, the event, right? Yeah. That was it.
Come back, Art. We missed you. This guy right here, what a guy.
I would love to see Jack and Oddfellow in the same capacity, being in every nook and cranny of HHN Hollywood.
100%. The walk-around characters elevated Halloween Horror Nights last year so freaking much. It was awesome. It literally was awesome. I hope that is correct.
Right?
Yes.
Let us know what you think. Is it going to be a house? Is it going to be walk-around characters? I mean, I kind of want both. Can we do both?
Yeah, seriously.
Right.
Maybe they'll be like the hosts or ringmasters of the event.
But if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe, guys, because we're going to be doing a ton of HHN announcements all the way up to the opening day.
If you're new here, please like and subscribe. It really helps us grow. And if not, thanks for stopping by.
Devil done came for me plenty of times. If he come knocking tonight, he gonna have to go through his old friend Delta Slam before he get to you.